एक्सिस बैंक, बढ़ती का नाम जिंदगी।
Action!
Axis Bank is the third largest private sector bank in India. With a profit size of 2,85,628 crore rupees as on 31st March 2012, the bank offers the entire spectrum of financial services. Within 2 decades of its operations, Axis Bank boasts of an impressive footprint of thousands of domestic branches and tens of thousands of ATMs spread across the country, in addition to several overseas branches. Over the past several months, Cobrapost Associate Editor Syed Masroor Hassan visited dozens of Axis Bank branches over several states, and his encounters with officials of the bank establishes beyond doubt that Axis Bank is indulging in widespread money laundering with the connivance of the senior management of the bank. Axis Bank branches are indulging in gross violations of many aspects of the Income Tax Act, FEMA, RBI regulations, and Know Your Customer or KYC norms. You will see a series of evidence wherein the bank officials have confessed to having laundered several crores of rupees of black money. This investigation raises several questions about the legitimacy of the bank's deposits and also raises questions about its declared profits. The big question is, what percentage of the bank's profits, for instance, could be derived from illegitimate and cheap deposits? How much of this slimy money has been invested in the bank's insurance and other products? The undercover investigation had Hassan take the alias of Rajiv Sharma. He posed as a frontman for an imaginary politician who wants to launder his pile of ill-gotten cash. Occasionally, he even posed as a businessman. He also created characters like Vandana and Neeta, the imaginary minister's imaginary wives. Of course, no polygamy here. And importantly, Sharma ji never had any black money to invest in the first place. The encounters with Axis Bank officials had them suggest a host of methods to the reporter by which they were willing to help the politician launder his scam-tainted cash. They were willing to accept lakhs and crores of rupees in cash. Sometimes, even the mandatory PAN card would not be necessary. They were willing to invest the cash in long-term insurance products. They universally agreed to keep the identity of the politician a secret. They agreed not to report the transactions to the RBI and other authorities like the Income Tax Department. They agreed to open multiple accounts and close them at will to facilitate the investment of the client's black money and its subsequent withdrawal. They agreed to open dummy accounts. They agreed to allot lockers to the client for storing several crores of black money. They agreed to facilitate the transfer of this black money as remittance abroad through the bank's accounts and other nebulous means. They agreed to personally collect the black money from the client's premises. They offered to organize additional PAN cards to their clients to help them dodge the tax authorities. They offered to deposit the cash in sundry accounts which are meant exclusively for the bank's internal processes. They offered to organize the illegal cash to be sent out of the country through TCDC cards. They suggested setting up NGOs and show huge incoming amounts as donations. They offered to sell gold in exchange for the client's black money and with the advice that they can pledge the same gold for a loan from the bank. In almost all cases, the officials suggested opening multiple accounts in the bank to route the black money into long-term investment plans. Coming in handy are certain provisions such as Section 10(10)(d) under IRDA, which are being used by the bank's officials to render the maturity amount totally tax-free. Operation Red Spider cuts through the grim dark web of lies and deceit in dozens of branches of Axis Bank across the country. Spanning across the states of Rajasthan, Haryana, New Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka, Cobrapost Associate Editor Syed Masroor Hassan investigates the modus operandi of laundering black money in this reputed bank. Dubious financial operations are insidiously engineered inside the unassuming facade of one of India's most trusted private banks, Axis Bank.